Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Grandia. I almost said Sniper Elite Resistance. Okay, so we're going to leave Gumbo Village and we need to go back to Dite Village so that we can learn how to cross the sea. Alright, so we want to talk to the Elder. Alright. I'm trying to remember where everything is here, and I don't think this is it. No. It's been a while. Is this it? Elder, okay. Sup, old man. Again, foreshadowing with Sue if you're paying attention. Hasn't been that long. It's been a couple of videos. But yeah, if you pay attention to the sprites, you can kind of see something's either on Sue's mind or she's not feeling well. Teleportation orb, huh? Alright, so tell us about this teleportation. Okay. Only used once and loses all of its energy. Okay. So basically it's a one-way trip. Yeah. Well, Justin's so scatterbrained, he wants to do it now. What's up, Sue? Uh-oh. Ah, she's sick. Thankfully, the game will do that for us, because I do not remember where Alma's place is. Well, no shit. And I tried to leave her at Palm, and she insisted on coming with us. Or was it Palm, or whatever town we started in? She insisted on coming with us, and we were going to leave her behind because she is a child. Now, Justin's the one that's just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 adventure, adventure, adventure. Doesn't help that she never said a damn thing. Okay. What's the name of the place? Yeah, a true friend doesn't mind waiting. Well, how long is the next full moon? You had to open your big mouth, Justin. Yeah, you are a kid. You're what, 10? That's all Justin needed to hear. He's ready to go. Yeah, you really don't know Sue that well, do you, Gedwin? She's throwing a temper tantrum because we called her a kid. But yeah, essentially, Sue is not going to return to the party. Spoiler warning. The last dungeon we did is the last time we have Sue, so if it weren't for the fact that we're already going to get so many more mana eggs, and the party members we're going to have that can use magic already have some mana eggs on them, I wouldn't have given Sue the mana eggs that I gave her. I'm trying to figure out how the hell to get out of here. There it is. I'm going to go into the shop here. I do equip everybody with better armor. And I do sell a few things and stash some things. I'm just going to edit that out. We did not get the equipment back from Sue. The game's kind of letting you think maybe just this one dungeon she'll be back to normal. No, Sue's done. She is not going to join us now. What's going on here is I'm trying to use the analog stick to go to the mysterious Vanishing Hill. Use the D-pad. The stick will just make you skip over it. Okay, so I'm changing the angle of the camera so that I can orient with my map so that I can find everything. Again, seeds I'm just going to use on Justin and Fina until we get our next permanent party member. I decided to use the life seed on Fina. Okay, so there are 4 new enemies, not counting a boss, so 5 if you count the boss. Here's 2 of them. For this entire dungeon, with Gadwin and Justin, I focus on using Explode to level up fire and earth on them, especially on Justin. He's going to need especially a lot of fire levels. Since Fina doesn't have Explode, I go ahead and work on ice or water and wind with Crackle. Now, these enemies aren't particularly weak to anything that I've noticed. There is an enemy that is weak to the ice, and I'll point that out when we run into it. Alright, so looking at the map, I figure out that I need to get something in here, so come in here. There's this money right here. And it looks like we're going to interact with this later. So we got to get the teleportation orb before we can use this. So back we go. And follow this path. More money, and here's our next new enemy. This enemy here, what is it called? Manta Ray. Oh, that was easy. I was going to call them a Manta Ray. They are weak to ice, so Crackle will pretty much one-shot them. But again, I am very focused on increasing Justin's fire, earth, and swords. I do need to work a little bit on wind and water, but not that much. So for the most part, I'm going to be using a lot of Explode with Justin. I was thinking about using WoW to level up fire and earth with Fina, but I decided to focus on wind and water with Crackle. But yeah, Justin's going to need something like 25 level ups on fire, and he's going to need like close to 30 level ups on his sword. So definitely focusing on those right now. Alright, at this point, I'm going to use Crackle. I think I'm going to end up having Justin either use his sword or Crackle here. I don't remember. Because he does need a couple of level ups on wind and water. At least by the end of this dungeon. So we are going to need to do a little bit more magic farming with Justin. So there's, not counting the boss, one more new enemy to face. I will go over it when we run into it. That's obviously not it. Yeah, Gadwin lies. I mean, technically we're halfway because we're in the second section, but this is a much larger section. So we cannot go through this gate here. We have to... What we want to do first is... We got these two switches. I'm looking at my map to see which way I'm wanting to go first. So we want to go this way first. Hit that switch. We'll drop these blocks so we have a bridge. And here is our last new enemy, not counting the boss. Hermit crab. Hermit crabs, they seem to resist wind, so even crackle doesn't do anything. I'm checking out because Justin learned some new spells, seeing what he learned. They do seem to be weak to explode, but they also can just go into pure defense mode and negate all damage for a turn. So try and take them out quickly before they can do that. Alright, so yeah, I want Fina on this guy. Gadwin, go ahead and melee these guys now. Nothing here in this little area is too terribly threatening. So this is a good area to level up some of your skills and spells if you want. And especially since we got a save point right at the entrance. Don't worry about using Explode, which uses quite a bit of MP at this point. 7 MP per use, so. So, as you saw, I used WoW with Fina to get her some Fire and Earth experience as well. So this area is not very mazy, but it does have puzzles that you need to solve. Alright, so grab this silver key. And these pillars drop, and these gates open, so we have more enemies to kill. Since we've shown everything except for the boss, I will start editing out all battles. So I was thinking, because it looked like there were switches on those base of those pillars, that I had to press a button or something. No. So right now, at this point, we're just killing all the monsters for the XP. So just conferring with my map. So it looks like we've done what we need to do here. So heading back this way. Hit this switch, drop these blocks. I'm going to recover. And we now can open this gate here. And once we enter, the camera's going to swing on its own, hinting at a boss fight. Now, the thing with this boss fight is we're going to have to fight him twice. This is the first time, and he is much easier the first time than he is the second time. This is the Massacre Machine. So he gets 2 attacks. But if you basically just have Justin and Gadwin use their S moves, you'll kill this thing, no problem. Have Fina kind of back up as support and healing, attack as needed. So I'm looking at what I want to use, and I figure let's just go with this break here. The problem is that Justin teleported and then doesn't want to attack, so he has to move in position to attack. I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch, got Justin. I don't really want to be using Fly Cut because it's already max, but... Alright, so we'll increase our attack on Justin. Okay, Flying Dragon Cut. W Break. So this enemy has about 1800 HP. Not really anything to worry about. We're going to use WoW on Gadwin as well. And when they run out of SP, just do physical attacks. Alright, Justin, go ahead and use another W Break. Gadwin, let's have you use Erupt Cut.
Here you go. Ha!
Ah, we learned Boon Pow. Okay. And Fina, if you would be a deer and use digging so that we increase our defense a little bit. If Fina needs to heal, she'll do that next turn. If not, we'll have her attack. But so far, we're pretty good. Oh, Burn Flame. Okay, so we're going to use our last W Break. And Gadwin. Okay, Gadwin is now on physical attacks. Fina, we don't need to heal, so let's use Fire Whip.
You'll never get away.
And Justin, just use your physical attacks because you're out of SP. And with that counter, that got us the win. Now, as I said, we're going to face this boss twice. There is a trophy for beating this boss the second time. Obviously, it's a storyline trophy, because you're going to fight that thing no matter what. And this is going to trigger some story, and when we come back from the story, all the regular mobs that we've killed are back. What is that? Are you saying the thing that's still alive is medicine? Yes, you are. You are most definitely a kid, Sue. That's why Justin looks at Fina and not you. And now you tell us to leave you behind, and now we're typical woman. We're the asshole for listening to her because we should have just read her mind and realized she wanted us to actually wait. Any women watching, use your big girl words and tell us what you actually mean. Don't play these games. All right. Alright, step on this little platform and it'll raise you up. So there's money on one of the edges. Unfortunately, I did not know that that was going to happen. I'm not going to fight all these guys again since we already fought them. I'm only going to fight what I have to because they won't get out of my way. I'm going to go ahead and recover. Okay, so let's stay away from the edge and look for what we're looking for here. There it is. Money! Never have enough of that. And then, again, step on this platform to lower it down. Alright, we have these two switches. Lowers these platforms with some monsters. It also raises up a staircase for you. So I didn't notice that there's a switch at the top of the hill when I was playing this live. So I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to get that? Then I see this, like, ah! switch up here, which lowers the pillar for us to get this key. Woohoo! Got the gold and silver key! So again, step on the platform, it'll raise you back up. I was wondering if it was going to give way and we slide down there, but it didn't, so I'm just going to take this path. Recover real quick. Don't really need it, but might as well. And we gotta hit this switch again for some reason. Okay. So over here, there's this gate that opens up when we get close, and I'm sitting there like, don't you tell me I got ambushed. I did not. Health weed in the chest. Kill the enemies. So these enemies I will go out of my way to hunt to get some XP. And level up my spells and weapons. And head off this way. We got this gate. I believe this is the gate that we need the gold key for. Platform will raise you up to the next section. Once again, platform will raise you to the next section. So there are 4 of these switches. We need to interact with all 4. Now this place kind of confuzzles me for a little bit, as you will see. Clearing out all the enemies. Second switch. So there are enemies down below, but we can't go through that gate. But this platform gives way as you start to cross, so we drop down anyway, and I'm going to clear out the enemies down here. And then I see that there's enemies still down there, and the platform starts disappearing again. So I'm kind of confused there. I'm like, am I supposed to do something to make that platform not go away? No. It actually turns out you just got to stay on the center part of the platform. Now I'm running back to the beginning because Gadwin and Justin are out of MP for level 1 spells, so I'm going to go recover. I'm glad all these platforms don't act like that one. So like I said, this place, I also go ahead and save my game, so just edited all that out. Alright, make our way back up there. So I'm thinking hitting one of these switches probably stops that platform from disappearing. It doesn't. We pretty much need to just stay on the middle of the platform and just go across as quickly as possible. So I'm immediately like, what the fuck? And here in a minute, when I kind of pause, what I'm doing is I am reading the guide that comes with the map to try and see if I'm supposed to do something special, and figure out, okay, so it doesn't state anything about this platform. So it literally is just cross it. So right here I'm reading the guys like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And guide doesn't even say anything about this platform disappearing at all, because there's nothing you can do to stop it. You just gotta stay on the center and go quickly. So I finally figure out there's nothing to this platform. I'll back up here in a second. Platform comes back. Just stay on the center. There we go. Money right there. If you go to the north, that's your second battle with that boss. But if we go this way, switch number 3. Or slab number 3. And here is a wind charm. So move forward, get on this platform, and be ready for your second boss battle. If you are low on HP, you might want to go back to the save point. He is a lot tougher. Well, not really a lot. He's got 2,000 HP now, and he's a bit tankier. But same strategy works. Just hit him with your SP skills and have Fina stay back and either attack as well with SP skills, or have her be healer and do status enhancing attacks. As long as you keep the attack up, he'll go down no problem. He's got a couple of different skills. He doesn't use the burn flare anymore. He'll use a the wind howl that will hit all enemies. Both forms, he has a move that will heal him for about 200 HP. He has a physical attack, but yeah, he's not too dangerous. But when you kill him the second battle, you shall earn the trophy double tap for killing him twice. Alright, Fina, let's start doing WoW. I wanted to get that on Gadwin before he hit, but well, it'll be on there next turn. I overestimated how quickly Fina would cast the spell. Should have used it on Justin. Anyway, we'll use W break. But yeah, that teleportation that he does, that's the odd hat we got in the last video. Very useful.
Please protect us.
Alright, put WoW on Justin. I think we are at the point where they're going to be just using physical attacks now, but this thing is almost dead. And we can do a V-slash on Justin. Gadwin's just going to be doing physical attacks.
V-slash.
Alright, Fina. Taking a look to see what I want to do here. So I'm considering a lot of things, but I'm like, what do I really want to do? This thing's almost dead. So I decided to just raise our defense a little bit more since he's about to attack. And full moon cut. Go, Justin, go. And before Justin can attack, it uses healer to heal itself a little bit. Okay, so I decide on this turn to heal Justin because he's taken a little bit of damage and it just gives Fina something to do. And Gadwin should be able to finish this thing off.
Like master, like man.
Very simple. And right here we should get the trophy for double tap. Okay, so if we head to the east side, I'm looking for it. There's money on this side, so I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And then we have one last puzzle. So we have these 4 switches. We have to hit them in the right order to get them to raise up to make a staircase. So if you hit them wrong, then it's going to switch. You hit the 4th button, it's going to switch those up to where you can try and figure out the right order. Unfortunately, that's not the right order, so I've quickly figured out what's going on here. So it's going to rearrange again. I think, no, that's definitely not going to do it. I want them in reverse order, so I want the middle to stay and the other 2 to go around like that. And now when we hit that 4th switch, that's going to actually lower this one so that we can get up there. And here is our teleportation orb. So we are done here. Yep, we're going to go back to Dyke Village and check on Sue. I'm going to go ahead and walk back. There's nothing to fight unless I want to take out the 2 enemies that had respawned. But I'm not going to. When we get to the first section of this area, all those enemies are back. I'm going to avoid what I can. And when I get to Dyke Village, I'm just going to sell some stuff and save and store some stuff. So I'm going to end the video there. And if you've enjoyed the walkthrough so far, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there is a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required. It is always, of course, appreciated. And I will see you guys next time as we say our fond farewells to Sue. See you guys then.